Alright, so JP Dokkan just gotten their update, which includes the Android 21 Dokkan Fest unit. We've already covered the side unit and the Dokkan Fest being Android 21 good and the evil transformed Android 21. However, as you can see from the bottom line here, we do have the free-to-play stuff to cover. So we have the Android 21 EZA, as well as the Android 18, which I believe is a login card because of the release time. All right, but she has an SSR and then she awakens, which is actually quite new for Dokkan, which is really, really cool. I hope they continue doing this for other old login cards, because that'll give them more new life. It doesn't have to be EZA yet. It can just be an awakening. And, you know, there's a lot of characters, like unique characters that are from the logins that if you awaken them, it will buff up some really old and unique teams. But anyway, let's go through their details. So we will start off with Android 21's EZA. So she's an Android leader for 77% and 3 key, as well as int type for 3 key and 50% stat boost. For her passive, own attack defense 121%, Android category participating in attack, further attack and defense 21% for each ally. I believe this is just for her. And if they're in the power absorption category while attacking, a further attack and defense 21% for each ally. So there are a few power absorption Android units, so that's okay. Of course, including her best linking partner being the Dokkan Fest Android 21. So I don't mind it. It's a bit limited, of course, when you're running it outside, like, for example, Margin Power. But we'll see how much increase in attack and defense that actually provides in a showcase, which I will be doing later today. I think I'll be doing my showcases on my Twitch streams as well. So killing two birds with one stone. So link in the description to my Twitch channel if you want to follow me over there. If all allies participating in attack is Android or power absorption, further attack and defense 120% up when super attack is activated. Okay, that is very important to get. And thankfully it is or, so you don't have to have them both, which is good. You definitely want that 121% attack and defense up. If HP 60% or more when attacking, you get to steal the enemy super attack for 2 turns. And then she's an Android and power absorption support for 3 key and 30% attack and defense. Her super attack is raise attack for 1 turn and HP 7% recovery. Unfortunately, it is not any defense, but she looks to have a decent amount of defense post super. Sadly, I think she wanted to be first slot just because of how second slotty the Dokkan Fest Android 21 is. As you can see, she is like the best linking partner. She doesn't really get that much buffs in the first slot and more in the second slot. But yeah, it will be interesting to run this character with the Dokkan Fest 21. And here are her 100% stats. Her defense is on the lower side for sure, which is not good. So next up is the Android 18. I'm actually going to be looking at both the SSR and the TUR, just to see maybe it's worth to keep the SSR. Who knows? You never know. So she's a crossover leader for 2 key and 30% up. Own attack defense 80%. Every turn, furthermore, attack and defense 20% up to 80%. Further increases attack and defense by 40% when super attack is activated. If an enemy or an ally participating in attack other than yourself is Android or crossover, further attack and defense 80% up. Android support for 1 key and attack and defense 20% up. And if they are also in crossover, they get an additional 10%. It's actually not too bad for just a regular SR. Attack defense increase by 1 turn, supreme damage to the enemy, and lowers attack. So, again, it's actually not bad of an SSR. There might be some reasons to be using her. Maybe. Let's look at her SSR animation. We'll see if it's different to the TUR as well. So, we have Android 18. It looks to be basic. She's doing... Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Oh, wasn't expecting Android 21 to appear, but actually, a very, very cool SA, actually. I think maybe the flurries was a bit long at the start, but actually really good. So let's look at the TUR version. So the crossover leader becomes a 50%, own attack defense 100%. Every turn, furthermore, increases attack and defense 20% up to 100%. Attack and defense 50% up when performing a super. If an enemy or an ally participating in attack other than yourself is Android or crossover, further attack and defense 100% up. Android's category support for 1 key and attack and defense 30% up for all allies. If it includes crossover, additional 1 key and 20% of defense up. That is huge for Android 21, actually. Don't know if there's any other crossover Android units, which maybe Dragon Ball Heroes should tap into, maybe. From the 3rd turn onwards, if HP is below 80% at the start of the turn, one time for 5 turns, own keep 2, further increases attack by 180% and recovers 18% HP at the start of your next attacking turn. Okay, so she does Big Dammy. Big Dammy if you are under 80% HP for 5 turns. See, she looks like she greatly increases attack. Let me just double check that, because I like this site because it has the, yeah, 50%. Wow. And lowers attack. That is good. Very, very good. And here are her links. Thankfully, she does link up pretty well with, you know, Android 21, which obviously activates a lot of her support, which is good. So we'll play the animation here, see if it's any different. So she does her attacks. I doubt it will be any different. Got that nice kick right there. And then she does her blast. Yep. Alright, so that is pretty much it. It's actually interesting that it doesn't have, like, Android 21. Instead, it's just link status, which I don't even know what that even means. Alright, of course, there are going to be new missions when the celebration begins. So, starting it off with the Dragon Ball FighterZ collaboration event mission. So, you need to clear it once for the Android 18. So, she's not going to be a login character, or true login character. Maybe you just get one of her through the login. And then you get 2 more of her if you clear it 3 times. I'll leave the difficulty and stage up to you. That's the first time I've seen that, I swear. 5 times you get the medals, only 2. I believe you need 10. Clear Super Fierce Battle 3 times for another 2 medals. So make sure you do all of this. With 2 or more characters from the Android category. This one's pretty basic. For the rest of the copies for Android 18, you can do any event. Just make sure you use the Android category with 2 or more characters in the Android category. Any stage is fine. Just use Android 18 link status. And then another 3 more times with the link status. This can be achieved after Dokkan Awakening. Does not include, obviously, the World Tournament as well. If you do it 5 times, you get another 2 medals. 10 times, you get a free Elder Kai. Train her up for some medals. It says twice. Obviously, you do the SSR to Awaken, and then again to max level so that she can get ready for the TUR. Raise her SA to 3 or higher. Raise her SA to 5 or higher. Once you raise to SA 10, you get 2 Dragon Stones. You get all the copies necessary to put dupes into her as well. Unlock all the paths for an extra 3 copies, or 4 for some orbs. Dokkan Awaken her. Raise a link level once. You can do that with the new skill orbs. Pretty easy. Rank link skills level 3 times for an extra 2 copies. I feel like we passed the 14 amount. Maybe they want you to just keep the SSR as well. Clearing 10 of the missions will get you 2 Dragon Stones. Clearing all of the missions will get you another 3 Dragon Stones. Alright. That was a bunch of missions right there. Then we have the Dokkan Awakening missions for the Android 21. If you want to get the medals faster, make sure you use androids. Make sure you use a rainbow team using no support items, as well as clearing within 5 turns. So here we have the new challenge event, which is supposed to be difficult. So it says win the first match of the stage. So there's multiple phases here, which is Android 16, and then the second match is Android 18. Third match is Clone Warrior A. 4th match is Clone Warrior B. 5th match is Android 21 normal. 6th match, I should stop saying match. 6th phase is Android 21 transformation good. 7th stage is Android 21 transformation. And then you have cleared the stage once. There should be an 8th phase because of this stage right here, but we don't know who the boss is. I assume it's Android 21 Evil. So it's a long event, which is very, very good. A new Android exhibition, clear the stage once. Then we have a category mission for using 3 or more androids. And then you have another category mission for crossover. Clear within 15 turns. So here I think it might be a challenge, but I feel like it might be IDVH level. That is my guess. And then do every single mission for 1 Dragon Stone and 1 Kai. My guess is going to be it is more like IDVH, LG, GT vibes to me. That's what it feels like. Then we have the Dragon Ball FighterZ story event. special mission for farming the into Android 21. So the way you EZA her is actually quite different. Since there's no EZA event, you actually do it through the missions. So by SA leveling her to 10, you get the bronze medal. By 100%ing her, you get the silver medals. And you get 80, which you only need 40. So they're giving you enough copies to do 2. And then link skill raise of level 2. So, you know, it requires you to use either your time or link skill orbs. And then you get the rainbow medals once you get to link level 3s. SA 15 will get you a Kai. And once you do all these steps, you get 3 Dragon Stones as well as 2 Hercule statues. Then we have the Clone Warriors event. So there's going to be 5 stages in this event versus AGL, Tech, Int, Physical, and STR. You just clear one of the stages for 5 Dragon Stones, clear 3 for the Grand Kais, clear them all for a sticker and 3 Kais. I like that. If you verse AGL and defeat 5 or more clones, 10 or more clones, 15 more clones, 20, 25. Versus the Tech, it's the same thing, up to 25. Versus Int, up to 25. The missions actually do differ, I think. No, they don't. They don't. Versus STR. And versus Physical. Alright, so that's all I know about this event. I don't know if there's any advantage categories or if it's even difficult. And don't forget, Super Dragon Ball Heroes, there is going to be another round of the charismatic hero from Super Dragon Ball Heroes, which is going to be the advantage crossover. I think AGL Vegito is more than enough to like easily clear this. I might have some trouble with free-to-play though. We'll see. But yeah, this is it. Maybe Android 21 could actually help me out a little bit. Remember, 77.7 million damage to get all of the missions done. And of course, clearing every single stage as well. So that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. I didn't think it was actually going to be that long, but there was a lot of missions to cover. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Check out my social medias, linked in the description, my Twitch channel as well. If you would like to support the channel even further, become a member for $1 and get some awesome perks. But with that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay busy. Peace.